everybody, welcome back to Epic Beauty Fail. I'm Jessica. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my husband picks my makeup with me doing the makeup. So if you didn't see Tuesday's video, you can go back. I will try to remember to put it in the card up here and link it down below. But Tuesday's video, my husband, John, who you've seen on this channel probably many times before, if you've seen any of my look videos, he picked out all my makeup. I didn't help him too much. Like, I would tell him which drawer of my makeup collection is which, and I would tell him if he was picking something like totally off the wall. Like like he opened up the eyeliner drawer and he's like, well, what is this stuff? I said, that's eyeliner. And he's like, oh no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to poke you in the eye. So I helped him a little bit, but I didn't really tell him yes or no on any products. You could go back and look and see in that video. I have clips of him picking out the makeup, but I have all the makeup that he picked out here in front of me. In Tuesday's video, he used this makeup to do my face. Now I'm going to be using it to do my face, and I'm limiting myself to only the products that he picked. So I will let you know every product as I'm using it, and let's go ahead and get into it. So first of all, for primer, he did pick the Benefit Professional Pore Minimizing Primer. So this is the product. I've used this several times on my channel before. He actually slathered it all over my face. I'm going to limit this just to like my T-zone and areas where I know I have a little bit more problems. He actually ended up putting this on my face kind of almost like a foundation. So I am going to put this on my nose, in the cheek, the inner cheek area here where I know I've got some pore problems. On the other cheek as well. And then on my chin. I'm actually not going to put any on my forehead. I don't really have too many problems with pores on my forehead. But in this area, just around my nose and my chin, you can see when I rub in my face, it gets all red. Yeah, I love that about my skin. Anyhow, okay. That's all I'm going to be using that for, is just right around my nose, my cheek, my inner cheeks, and my chin. I would normally put another primer on the exterior part of my face, but this is the only primer he gave me, so I'm not going to put that everywhere. Okay, moving on to, I think I'm going to go ahead and go into foundation. I know the eyeshadows he picked will give me fallout, so I'm pondering whether I want to do that next or foundation. I think I am going to go ahead and do my eyes next, because I know for a fact that we had fallout in Tuesday's video. So first off, I'm going to be priming my eyes with this Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This is the original version. Okay. And I'm just going to put a little bit of this on each eyelid just to get myself primed. All right, and then he picked out 2 eyeshadow palettes, and I'm very thankful he did. He actually picked out one, and then I was like, are you sure that's all you want to use? And he picked out another one, so thank goodness for that. The first one he picked out is this Glam Metals eyeshadow palette that's from Crown Pro. I did get this in a BoxyCharm. This is the original one I got. If you didn't see that video, you can see here that this shade, this like ice blue shade, is actually broken. It came broken in my BoxyCharm. I did contact them. They sent me a second palette, which I actually have in my giveaway drawer. I'm looking to do a giveaway here in August of a bunch of beauty box products, so stay tuned for that. But I figured since all the other shades in here are fine, I would go ahead and keep this one for myself and give the new, fresh, not broken one to one of you guys. So anyhow, he did pick this one out first. There are no mattes in this, I don't believe, except for the black one. The black metal shade is a matte. Everything else is a shimmer. So he was looking at this. I'm like, do you maybe want another palette? You can pick more than one palette. And he did, thank goodness. He picked this one from Sleek Makeup. I got this, I think, in a Target box, I think, a couple months ago. But this is the When the Sun Goes Down eyeshadow palette. They're just a bunch of little teeny tiny ones. Little teeny tiny eyeshadows. And this is actually not too bad to go traveling with, because you get a variety of shades that you can do a couple of different looks with. The only problem is that the pans are so tiny that it's sometimes a little bit hard to get a brush in there, but only if you're using a really big brush. So anyway, I'm going to start with this one. If I remember correctly, I think I used this in a beauty box look. I'm pretty sure I did. And if I remember correctly, this is not super pigmented, but it's not like a bad palette. So, all right, I'm just going to be using, and John only used very few brushes in Tuesday's video. I'm just going to be using whatever brushes I can, because, or whatever brushes I want to use, because honestly, he literally used his hands. This crown brush for powder, and then this wee little, like, this is like an eyeliner brush. It's a definer brush from Real Techniques that he used to do my entire eye look. So I'm actually going to be using a sponge today as well as brushes. So I'm going to take the nude shade or the cream shade here, and I'm going to set my eyeshadow primer with that first. And I'm going to try not to make this video a million years long. All right, I'm going to stay in this palette. I'm going to actually go into the matte brown that is right here and put that in my crease. This one is a little bit powdery. I think next I'm going to go over to the, I think actually I'm going to stay here. So there is a purple shade that is right here. I know you guys can't really see these very well, they're so tiny, but this little purple shade right here, I'm going to actually put that on my lid, because I think that I'm going to go over that with a couple of shades from Glam Metals. And I am still using the same brush. I know that some people would not be very happy with me to do that, but you know, I've seen some people on YouTube, they use the same brush for their entire eye look, so it is just what it is. That's okay. And that one is really not very pigmented. It's purple in the pan, but when you put it on the lids, it's almost just like a light silver. That's okay. All right, I'm going to sit this down for now, and I'm going to go over to the Glam Metals palette, and I am going to actually use a couple of different brushes now. All right, I'm going to use this brush from So Susan. I'm pretty sure I got this in a beauty box at some point. I'm going to go ahead and use my Broken Shadow, the Heavy Metal shade. I'm going to just tap very lightly into that because I don't want it to just fall apart. And I'm going to put that on the entire eyelid. All right, I am then going to, I'm going to get a different brush because there's a lot of glitter in this. All right, I'm going to take this brush from Bodyography Pro. It's a flat shader brush. I know I got this from Beauty Box as well. I think what I'm going to do is actually go into the shade Wild Thing, which is this red here. And I'm going to go on the exterior of my lid just to darken that up a little bit. I don't typically use blacks. I know a lot of people like to put a black shadow on the exterior part of their eye. To be honest, black shadows scare me. I'm not very good with working with them. How about that? We'll leave it at that. I'm not talented enough. All right, I'm going to use this BH Cosmetics brush, and I'm just going to blend that together a little bit. All right, I'm not going to do anything to my lower lash line right now because I am going to be putting some concealer on, and I will tell you that I didn't get as much fallout as John did. Now, that might be because I was using different brushes than he was. Yeah, he literally did my entire eye look with just this little brush here. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to leave my eyes like that for right now. I will come back to them after I do the rest of my face. I'm still going to do mascara. I'm going to do my lower lash line and my inner corner then after I get everything else on my face. Okay, I'm going to go in next with my foundation, and the foundation he picked was this Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation in the shade Snow. I really love the formula of this, but this is too dark for my skin. I can make it work, but it is too dark for my skin. Now, they did come out with a couple of more shades. that are lighter shades, but I saw a couple of review videos on that pretty much said that even though they brought out lighter shades, they really weren't light. So, in fact, I saw one video where they had this shade and then they had the new lightest shade, and they looked like almost identical. So, all right, I put 2.5 pumps on the back of my hand. I am going to be using my Flower Beauty sponge to apply this, and let's get going. All right, so I ended up using an extra half a pump, so I had a total of 3 pumps. This is what it looks like on my skin, and I said it was a little bit dark. What I meant was it's a little yellow, but it is the Peach Perfect foundation. So again, it's a little bit yellow for my skin tone. Yeah. All right. Moving on, I'm going to put a little bit of concealer on. John actually picked this out. I keep this in my concealer drawer because I actually kind of use it as a concealer. I know it's really not, but this is the Eye Duty Triple Remedy Fair Medium. This is instantly brighten, depuff, and smooth. So this is what I'm going to be using today as my concealer. If you've watched my channel for any amount of time, you know that I really don't use concealer. Because my under eyes are very dry, and even when I put moisturizer on, they have a tendency to be very dry. And I don't like to have like super lined under eyes. I mean, my under eyes have enough lines as they are. They don't need any help from concealer to make the lines look bigger or more pronounced. And I've really only been wearing this for a very short period of time. And I'm going to blend this out as well. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put some powder on. John did pick me out a powder. He picked the Coty Airspun. This is in the shade Translucent. I bought this because Tati said that it was amazing. And it very well might be amazing, but it's got a lot of scent to it, and it does bother me. The scent on this does bother me. I wish they had an unscented version, but they don't, that I'm aware of. If they do, let me know in the comment section down below. This is just a little bit too scented for me. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just do a light dusting on my skin. With that Peach Perfect foundation, I really wish there was a shade that matched me really well, because I love that foundation. It doesn't really transfer, like, at all. I wore it for an entire day, and I could, like, wipe my finger on the foundation, and it didn't transfer. I love the formula of this foundation. If they made one just a little bit, maybe with a neutral undertone or a pink undertone, excuse me, I'd be so happy. And like I said, I know they expanded the range a little bit, but I might have to go and get a sample from Sephora and see what the newest shade is like. The new lightest shade. All right, that's all the powder I'm going to put on. Not a lot, because like I said, I know this foundation doesn't transfer on me anyway. All right, next I'm going to... I shouldn't have put my powder on. I forgot. I will try it out anyway. John did give me a stick contour. So this is from Larizzi Cosmetics. It says it is the shade Aloha, and it's just a stick contour. So I'm going to go ahead and put some of this on, and then I'm going to use my sponge to blend it out. Okay, and if you have watched my channel at all, you know that contour is probably my biggest enemy. I just can never get it right. That's fine. Next, he gave me I don't even know if this is a liquid. He gave me a shimmer roll. Let me see. Actually, it is, I think it's a powder. So I'm going to wait on that for just a second. I told him that it was a liquid, so he put it on before the powder, but I'm going to go ahead into my blush. I have the Peach Party from Soap and Glory. Yeah. He was going for a lot of glitter, and he was going for scents. So like when he was going through my drawer, he literally was going based on the smell of the product. I'm going to use this Luxie Duo Fiber brush. I know that there are some people who use duo fibers for their blushes, and I've never tried it before, so this will be the first time I'm trying this. So, all right. I am literally just swirling this around in all the colors. Yeah, this looks almost just like a golden sheen. Yeah, that's fine. All right, I'm going to go ahead in with this next product. It's the Bella Pierre Shimmer Roll. That is what it looks like. It obviously does have a cap, but I took the cap off already. So I'm going to just put a line here, a little bit on my nose, on my upper lip. Okay. I'm going to blend that out. All right, and I'm actually going to use that as an inner corner highlight. So I'm just going to put I'm going to use my pinky, just to get a little bit of that on my pinky and put it on my inner corner. I am going to go back to my eyes and do my lower lash line. I'm going to go back into the Sleek palette. And I did actually use a color switch to clean off this brush. This was the Bodyography Pro that I used. And I'm just going to go into that matte brown that I used in my crease and put that along my lower lash line. Since John did not pick me out a eyeliner, I'm just going to use this. He also did not pick me out any brow products because I pointed them out to him and he's like, no, I'm not doing your brows. And then I am actually going to set my face. I'm going to spray with some setting spray before doing my lips and my mascara. John picked out the Tatcha Luminous, what is this called? Dewy Skin Mist. So when he sprayed this, it came out in like, okay, he must have just been spraying it weird because it came out in like big blops all over my face. All right. That actually didn't turn out too bad. When he sprayed it, like I said, it big dots everywhere. It is kind of sticky though. Like it landed on my arms and stuff. It's kind of sticky. Almost the last thing. I'm going to be putting on some mascara, which is blue. It's actually Wet n Wild colored mascara. This is just in the blue shade. I think don't even know that it has an actual name on it. Let me look. No, just blue. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put this on my lashes. Now, he did not put it on my lower lashes, but I'm going to put it on both my upper and lower. Blue mascara applied. And why he picked this combination, I'm not sure, but he picked the MAC. What shade is this? Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color in the shade Red Jade. So there it is. Again, I don't know why he picked this shade to go with the blue mascara, but he actually picked this out first. He literally opened the drawer and this was the first bright lipstick that he saw, so he pulled this one out. All right, so this is my final look. The eyes are a little bit more than what John did, but he picked out some palettes that didn't have a whole lot of pigment. I think I even might have mentioned that in Tuesday's video that he decided very adamantly that he did not want to use any high-end eyeshadow palettes because he was worried that he was going to ruin them. So he was very adamant that he did not want that. So I showed him where some of my lower priced drugstore ones. He actually ended up picking out two that I got from Beauty Boxes. I did not tell him that those were the ones from Beauty Boxes because they're in the drawer with everything else. So he just picked those out, which he was kind of happy that he picked out Beauty Box ones. Anyhow, this is my look. It's actually pretty simple, other than the red lipstick being so bold. I don't normally wear red lipstick because it has a tendency to get away from me. I do usually prefer to wear lip liner when I'm wearing the red lipstick, which is almost never, but he didn't pick out a lip liner either, so he just picked out a lipstick. So this is my final look. I'm going to go ahead and kind of lean over here to the side, and I'm going to put a picture of John's look right here. And I want you guys to tell me what you think of both. John did a fantastic job. He really did. He did a fantastic job. He said a couple times in the video, I don't know how to do makeup. And it was fine. This video was just meant to be fun. It was meant to be lighthearted. No real like seriousness at all with this video. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and call John, and I'm going to get his opinion on the look that I did with the makeup that he picked out. So give me 1 second and I will be right back. You ready?
I don't know. Yes, I'm ready.
So this is all the makeup you picked out.
Nice, okay.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Woo! I love them lips, though.
Woo, you love those lips.
Love them lips.
He likes really vibrant lips. I don't know why.
I think it's cute. All right, well, you gotta shut your eyes.
So what do you think?
Well, although it's not the nice straight line.
That's true.
Your eyes look pretty good.
Okay.
I like the fact that they're sort of like a blended, almost like a solid color. Did you do something with your under eye?
I put some shadow on my under eye, yeah.
You also put some gold highlights on your inner eye?
I did, yes.
Your foundation isn't terrible, but I think it looks okay.
Okay.
I know I picked it out. I don't really know what best is suited for you. I like the highlight.
Okay.
You can definitely see the highlight. The blush isn't as noticeable since you put it on.
No.
Neither is the contour.
No, I blended it out more, yes, that's for certain.
Did you use your fingers?
I did not. I used a bunch of brushes. I used a sponge. Fingertip challenge is coming. I am going to be using nothing but fingers here very soon. Probably in August I'll post that video. I haven't filmed it yet, so it'll probably be August.
I like the blue eyelashes. I think that's sort of cool. Other than that, yeah.
The other thing I was going to do that I didn't do was put the mascara through my eyebrows to make my eyebrows blue.
Thank you for not doing
I
that.
thought you would have thought that was funny.
It would have been funny, yes. But I don't know that I would have been like, what the heck?
Yeah.
I don't know how you would have gotten all that back out.
So I am going to in editing. I haven't obviously done it yet, but in editing I'm going to put my face beside your face, and I asked them to give us comments on what they thought. And I told them how wonderful of a job you did and how proud I was of you. But I wanted to hear their thoughts, being that they were the same exact products.
Yeah.
And by no means am I a makeup artist. I don't claim to be a makeup artist. I don't claim to be even very good at makeup. However, I do have a little bit more experience than you do.
Yeah.
And by a little, I mean a lot more experience than you do. I think you put makeup on twice, and that was on this channel with me doing it. Or other than like costume makeup.
Yeah, where I
not counting costume makeup.
The only thing I ever did was I painted my face to look like Gene Simmons.
You did that, and you've done some different stuff for some different costumes and stuff. Not too much, but
yeah, I mean, but that was like a whole like zombie face.
Yeah, and you did green the one year. I forget for what. You painted your face green one year.
Was that for the Joker? You did my Joker makeup.
I don't know. Anyway. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up down below. If you want to see more of John, give us a thumbs up down below. If you want to see more of John, leave me a comment down in the comment section saying you want to see more John.
Nobody wants to see me.
Anyway, if you haven't already and you would like to be, please hit the red subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the little bell to notify you when I do upload new videos. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next Epic Beauty Fail. Bye!